guys, so today marks the beginning of 2018's car boot sale hauls. The time has come where people are starting to load up their cars, drive to the field and start selling their stuff really cheap. So of course I went to the first one of the season, which was about a week ago. Since then we've had horrendous weather, so I feel like they have been cancelled. I haven't even bothered trying to go, but the first one, it was raining and it was very slushy, and there was about 10 cars, so I only got 3 things, but I feel like it was a good start to the car boot sale season. So I thought I'd share them with you since I have missed doing my car boot sale hauls so much. Now unfortunately I didn't find anything Halloweeny in this very small car boot sale, but I did find something with a black cat on, and I absolutely love this artwork kind of print thing. I have it on a few things now. I think I have it on a postcard, I have it on a tin which the Midnight Crafter sent me, and now I have it on this wooden slab. I'm not sure what this wooden thing is. If anyone knows, I'm not sure if it's like a collectible thing, but I may use it as a coaster. I haven't fully decided yet, but it is just literally a piece of wood with the cat image on the front. So it has the Chat Noir, which is the black cat, and it does have some French writing at the bottom, which I'm not even going to attempt to say, but it is a very classic image. I'm sure many of you have seen this black cat before. I love the colours of it. I love the kind of orangey and red colour. It definitely gives me some autumny kind of Halloween subtle feels, but I really like it. As you can see, it's a very kind of shiny piece, and it almost looks like it's been kind of painted on there, although I'm pretty sure it's just kind of like a sort of paper layer that's been glued on. As you can see, it's sort of this thickness, and the back is this very plain, it's quite a rough wood, but I'm really just generally not sure what this is for. I just thought it'd be a cute little decorational piece. He did have a few other different ones. This cost £1, which I did think was slightly pricey for a car boot sale, but I figured I really liked it, and since there was very limited pickings, I thought, I drove all this way to the car boot sale, I might as well pay £1 for this cute little black cat. So next up I got something purely because it reminded me of Morifox. Now Morifox is a YouTuber, and I will leave links down to her channel below, but firstly, it's a fox, so of course it would remind me of Morifox, but I also know she loves car boot sailing, and I thought that it was definitely a sign to find a little cute fox in the first car boot sale I went to. So I bought it purely because it reminded me of her, but also because he is needle felted, and I've recently taken up the craft of needle felting, so if anyone is interested in a DIY video around how to needle felt, etc., how to make little characters like this, or I've made pumpkins and black cats, or ghosts, etc. Actually, I've got one right here, and this is one which I made for the Midnight Crafter, and it's a little ghost with a little witch's hat. Hopefully you can see that. If you guys are interested in seeing how to needle felt, I'm very happy to make a video on it, but I bought this because I appreciated how long this little fox would have probably taken to make, and I loved the style of it. I loved the kind of way that they put it all together, and I thought another reason for buying it is maybe I'd be able to study it and get a few tips for my own needle felting. So I picked this little fox up for £1. It was also kind of sat with some very odd looking fairies, so I'm not sure if perhaps the lady who was selling this had taken up needle felting herself and made a few of these characters, but this one was very well done, and I thought he was so cute. He's wearing these tiny glasses which are a little bit wonky. They are kind of glued on, but they do sort of move around a bit, but they're made out of kind of a metal, and they do go behind his ears there. He's got a very cute little smiley face, and his arms are clutching this book. Now it does feel like they've put maybe like a pipe cleaner or some kind of metal wire in his arms and his legs, so they probably would bend, but I do quite like them in this position, and I'm also slightly scared of breaking him, so I'm going to leave him how he is. But he's holding this little book which has a little paisley front cover to it, and inside it does actually have tiny little paper pages. Now this isn't actually glued down, you can open the pages, but they are all just plain. It doesn't have any secret messages in there, but I thought that was really cute, this little reading fox box, and then he has tiny little feet, which is a thing I really loved, the style of how she's done his feet. I would like to kind of experiment with that myself. And here is his tail, which again I love the way that she's added the darker rings round, and it's just really gorgeously made, and he has a lot of character, and I thought for £1 I'd be able to find him a home. I think I'm probably going to put him on my oddity shelf. I feel like he'd fit in quite nicely since he's kind of like autumny themed, and I do have kind of lots of toadstools and autumn based things on my oddity shelves. So I'll find him a little home on there. Now this last thing I found on the kind of the first slash last stall, I looked round this stall when I got there. It was kind of one of those stalls where everything was in boxes, like they hadn't laid all the stuff out on a table. It was just stacks and stacks of boxes of stuff, which you kind of had to root through. And since it was raining and it was really slushy, to the point where when I was walking my shoes kept getting stuck in the mud and I kind of kept losing them, I wasn't too keen to look through. But after I'd been around the whole car boot sale and only picked up these two little things, I thought I'd have a little root through before I went, and I found this, and honestly I don't know if I'm going to keep it how it is or if I'm going to redecorate it, but I picked up this. I do quite like it. I do like this sort of style of sun. I actually have it on my bedsheet that you can kind of see it right here. It's like the same sort of style of sun as this. I usually quite like it when it has a moon on it as well, but it is this box that is shaped to look like a book. I thought perhaps it was meant to be like a safety kind of thing. Sometimes you can get these books that open and it has like a little kind of safe in it for you to keep your valuables. But the fact that it has hinges on the side makes me think that it is just meant to be like a decorational book box. It is kind of made out of wood, so I am potentially thinking of like maybe sanding it down and wood burning onto it, just because as I said, I do like the design, but I could make it into like a pumpkin scene or a Halloween scene. So I'm not fully decided whether or not I'm going to keep it as it is or personalize it, but I still really like it. It's got this kind of fake wood kind of paint on it, which is this kind of reddy colour, so it does kind of have autumny feels, and then the pages are just kind of engraved into the wood on the side. As I said, it's probably not like my first pick of things, but I got this for £1, and when I picked it up it was full of jewellery, but the lady said she literally just put the jewellery in there for safekeeping, so I did just get the box by itself, and it is relatively deep. You could fit a few things in here. Potentially I may use it for like storing cosmetic-y kind of stuff in there. If not, it would be perfect for putting stickers and things like that in there. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to use it for, but I just really liked it. Thought it was quite interesting, and it had a lot of potential to either be used as it is or personalised and decorated. That is the third and last thing which I got from the car boot sale. I was pleased with the things I found. As I said, they're not particularly kind of spooky or anything, but I thought it was a good start. Usually at the car boot sale there are around maybe 100, maybe 150 cars, so there's usually quite a lot of stuff to look through, but as I said, it was very, very limited because it was the first one and it was also really bad weather. But hopefully this marks the beginning of a successful car boot sale season. I'm very excited to make some more car boot sale related hauls if you guys are interested in seeing the finds. I will leave a link down below to a playlist which I've made of all my previous car boot sale finds. Last year I found some amazing things in the car boot sale. I was really, really lucky, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this lucky fox will grant me car boot sale luck and help me find some good spooky things. So thank you so much for watching. If you do have any good comments, please leave them down below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time. Bye!